rising. It's good to see everyone. The symptoms that you're feeling are pretty intense, and we have been bombarded with this energy that's incoming right now. But we're also in a very special time of the year as we approach the holy portal. And this is the time of the year where the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Once again, this is the time of the year where the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Oh yeah. And we're all embodying the person that we truthfully are, which is our soul. We're all soul beings, not ACs, not artificial consciousness. We actually have a consciousness, light warriors, yeah? And this is the time where we're going through evolutionary change and we're realizing that we're in another dimension, yeah. It's like the Twilight Zone. This is a very important message today. We're going to be talking about real-life ascension symptoms as we're purging the artificial. You might purge artificial substances. Your palate is changing. We're going to talk about the palate changes of the ascension. While you no longer can partake in foods and beverages that no longer serve your purpose. How the body is purifying and being in alignment with what's about to happen. And we're going to be talking about satanic trash spots that are malfunctioning live on the stage. Some of you have seen this, and we're going to see it more and more as they cannot survive in the frequencies of the Great Solar Flash event. It's happening now. Beth Bentley Yoga, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. I love you so much, Beth. Thank you so much for the support. So let's put out, as our brothers and sisters are coming in, if you're watching on the replay, just giving everyone a few minutes to get on the live. A lot of glitches going on out there. Got to watch out for these satanic bots. So let's send out a vibrational frequency so that we could heal ourselves and really make the ascension process a little bit more calmer. It's a powerful time period, and you're becoming more in alignment with the organic timeline, the organic reality. Your cells, we're supposed to intake certain types of nutrients, and for years we were trained to take in all these artificial chemicals. There was a phrase, you are what you eat. We're going to be talking about that today, and that's why, all of our cells, we're taking in these nutrients to build our cells, to build our body. So it's really important at this time period that the nutrients that you take in are very, very good. It's actually very difficult. I've shared this. I saw it again this week. I made a joke about it with Ireland, and we were in the store. It's $5 for a dozen of organic eggs, $5 for a dozen organic eggs, but it's $1.19 for a devil's food cake. You want to have all this delicious artificial chemical cakes and stuff, $1.19. It's nice and cheap. But if you want to eat healthy, you have to spend a lot of money. We're being priced out of healthy foods, and there's an agenda at hand. And You know, that's why currency is important at this time, and where we focus our attention. And we're going to have to focus on the highest version and take a look at what's going on in the world, and you could see that the artificial cannot survive the Great Solar Flash event. So we gave everyone enough time to come on the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message. It's going to help them expand their consciousness. If it calls you through free will, of course, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. We have daily updates. There's so many things to update about. We just had a tremendous live on camera so the public could see what's really going on in the world. These glitches are happening, and it's going to happen at a more frequent and faster rate. If it calls you and you'd like to be part of our Patreon, we hold live Zoom meetings, and all of the uncensored content and all the Zoom meetings are saved and on Patreon. If you care to join it, we had a tremendous Zoom meeting this week. All of you get to participate. We have a good time when we're all together. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link pinned above and at the pinned comment. I'm very grateful for all of your support, and we're going to continue to do this work. This is a time period where there is evolutionary change, permanent evolutionary change in the way you lived your life. You're noticing that you actually can't live that way anymore. Have you realized that you can't live your life the way that you used to live? It doesn't resonate anymore. And we're realizing that we're in a totally different dimension. We're seeing changes in nature, right? Are you noticing changes in nature? If you're new to the channel, a lot of us have seen the change in the sun. Have you noticed the change in the sun? Are you noticing in your area that there's new types of plants, new plant life that's growing in your area? If you're noticing that, please write that in the chat. New types of plants growing. You know, I live in one of the bellies of the beast, New York City. And even here, I'm noticing new plant life rise up. It's very interesting. I've actually noticed new types of flies. If you're part of our group chat, I shared that one that landed next to my hand while I was on the bike ride. Ohio Heart of the USA, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going through these changes, and our body is going to be made up of the cells that are going to be able to withstand the changes that we're all going to experience. If you're new to this, we're headed towards the Great Solar Flash event. We've already had solar flashes, and the energy of the world that we live in is different as we follow the Schumann resonance. And if you're new to the channel, check out the videos, hashtag Schumann resonance. So we see this different world, different dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. If you know that song, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, my jokes, they're not so good. Another dimension. When I saw this satanic trash bot malfunction on stage, that was what went through my head, and that's where we are. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. Some furry red guy, the Beastie Boys. Thank you so much. You know, we have to culture these people. Furry red guy. You got. These were the stuff years ago. The Beastie Boys taught us about Ascension and the event. The Beastie Boys knew it. Yeah, April sees the satanic trash. It's like that stuff that's, it's like gets stuck in the crevice of your shoe. That's what it is. You're experiencing palate changes at this time, and you're rejecting artificial foods and chemicals. And I'm here to share real life examples with you. So last night, I've been having some trouble really trying to flatten out my stomach. I told you Ascension comes first, even though I say, where did my abs go? So I'm really focusing on my diet. And last night I partaked in some of these tortilla chips that I really haven't had these chips in a very long time. And you actually cleanse your body. So after I ate a large amount of these chips, yesterday, I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I felt like my body felt very awkward after eating these tortilla chips that I haven't eaten in a long time. And when you cleanse your body, then you reacclimate yourself, and then you introduce some of these foods, and then you kind of reject them. It no longer resonates with you. Authentic Angelic Activation 777. The AAA. It's good to see you, AAA. I thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your teachings and jokes. I hope you appreciate that one, AAA. AAA is here. The taste is different as well. So on my journey, there are foods that over time, and I've shared this, your palate begins to change. And years ago, I've shared this story before, but it might be new to some people. I used to, in the summertime, just drink diet soda. There used to be like a sale in the beginning of the summer. You get like 4 2-liter bottles for like $4 or something like that. Laura Lee, thank you so much for the support. 555, the fifth dimension. I appreciate you. It was like a little treat for me, a little diet soda. Sometimes I come back from the beach and have a little diet soda. And then one summer it was like a routine. I get it in the beginning of the summer. And one summer, I really wouldn't have it throughout the whole year. One summer I got it, and then I took a sip. Ooh. And all of a sudden, I wasn't able to drink it. My palate changed. And it was so rancid, and I just couldn't drink it anymore. This was going back a few years ago. More and more, our bodies are rejecting artificial chemicals. Even on my journey, I used to take this protein powder, and it had the mad scientist chemicals to flavor it. This same brand of protein powder, it also makes a natural one without the artificial sweeteners and chemicals. So, now I get this one, and it's quite expensive. It's unbelievable, the inflation. I give you the real life stories right now. I was able to, last year to get these under $50, and now it's $85 for healthy organic protein powder. So this is the world that we're living in right now. But I can't go back to the other protein powder with the mad scientist chemicals and stuff. So sometimes we actually have to. This is the world that we live in. We have to pay more for healthier things. It's all designed. Sugar equals inflammation. Absolutely, Kevin. I don't have a lot of sugar. I tried something over the summertime where I did eat a little bit more natural sugar, and I know it's natural sugars, but my body, the amount that I was taking in probably was not good for me, and that's just my body. Sugars might resonate with you. I know myself and my twin flame are very different, so sugars don't do well with my body, but every person is different. So I actually, on my journey, I try to stay away from too much sugar, but I do throw in some of the healthy sugars from fruits every once in a while. Date is way too sweet for me. No. I give it the Dikembe Mutombo. So we're purifying the body and being in alignment with the organic world. So, for years, and I was on my bodybuilding journey. I used to take a lot of supplements. I'm taking new supplements today. So these new supplements are actually working well with my body, and the old supplements don't work anymore. Like there was even for those that work out, nature boy eats the sun. That's what we have to do. We have to take in the sunlight. Some of the pre-workouts that I used to take with all the artificial flavorings, it does not resonate with me anymore. So you might be going through this right now. A food or a supplement or something that you used to take on your journey, it just no longer resonates with you. You actually can't take it. So it might have worked for you in the past. It's not working for you anymore. There's all these flavorings like Hex 293. You should look it up. And we have to pull all these things out, these little chemicals that will actually mess up our endocrine system. You got to watch out for those endocrine disruptors. Yeah, the endocrine disruptors, they're going to mess up your body. So let's send out a frequency. Please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this information so that we can take in these new energies. Purify the body. Purify the body with what we consume, and what we consume also are the frequencies that we surround ourselves with. And on our journey, we should be consuming the 432 hertz frequency, God's frequency, not 440 hertz frequency that the Rockefeller Foundation reprogrammed all of mainstream music to. If you're learning something new, please smash the like button. It's going to help others improve their everyday life. So this now moment, we are going through this evolutionary change. We're becoming stronger, and the powers are becoming more amplified. We feed off of things like being in nature. So the things that didn't work for you in the past, the things that worked for you in the past, like maybe taking a pre-workout, a certain protein powders, or maybe you could just have some snacks with some artificial chemicals in there. You're rejecting them. But now when you're in nature, that's actually charging yourself up more than it has been in the past, because you're cleansing your body, you're cleansing the pineal gland, your DNA receptors are coming back online, so you're actually able to pull energy, negative ions of the planet. It's called grounding. People suffer from nature's deficit disorder. Get out of nature today, regardless of what the satanic cult tells you. Get out of nature, get out of the box, get out of the cubicle. Turn the false idols off the TV. We're going to talk about one in a few minutes. We need to get back into nature at this time. The people that we surround, like right now, I'm feeling more energized. There's a little connection here. I know we're scattered around the world right now. We're actually world famous. We're on every continent and different countries. What country are you from? You could share it in the chat. So the people that we surround ourselves with, and the food and the new supplements that we take. Years ago, the supplements that I'm taking now, if I would have went back, that's why it's an evolutionary journey. We're changing, right? So the old me would have heard the supplements I'm taking now, and I would have said, some of the people that are still sleeping today about other things, that they're still not awake. 2 years, they still haven't woke up to what's going on. And, so there's things that are lowering our vibrational frequency. There's things that are raising it. So once we purify ourselves, we're becoming in alignment. We're going through an evolutionary change right now. It's a true story, Ronnie. So now we could take these new supplements. They're actually not so expensive. And all of this is marketing and corruption. Years ago, they say, oh, you want to get big, and they market this stuff, and you're paying for the marketing. But if you just get the basic supplements, they're like a third or a fourth of the price. So sometimes we could save money that way, even though the food, I read something before, the chat was going fast, but a lot of people are on a budget right now. We actually have to focus, because this is World War III. There's an attack on all of our bodies right now to break us down. If you didn't realize this, we're supposed to live for hundreds of years. Once again, if you didn't realize this, we're supposed to live for hundreds of years. But there's all these chemicals and things that are breaking us down. It's difficult for us to get healthier foods. And if we're in the spiritual war, like my food bill has more than tripled in price. It's a true story. But, then when you look at things, you could save money by living more basic the other ways, especially if you cut alcohol. Do you know about alcohol? If you cut alcohol out of your everyday life, and those that are trying to quit cigarettes, if you quit these things, it's all chemical, it's all bad stuff out. At least you have some, if you're able to trim that out. This is a channel for everyday life people. These are the ways that we could save money in order to have money for healthier foods. It's unbelievable, how much the foods are right now, but you have to realize people are able to see that there is a spiritual war going on right now. And, oh, James, keep working on it. It happens, You never know, James. You could hear a frequency. And just like that, the craving goes away, James. Yeah, there it goes. Sudden changes happen. Just like how I'm sharing, James, that my palate changed just for foods. We could even be, I know a lot of people are addicted to sugars and stuff and foods, but the same thing goes for, say, smoking and stuff like that. But our body will give us and say, ugh, and it's just like you throw it out, there's sometimes there's something called, I saw this with parenting, and like the father made the son, he caught him smoking, and he made him smoke all the cigarettes at once, and he got sick from it, and he never touched them again. It's interesting, when we realize that this stuff is no good for us. And actually, yesterday I learned my lesson. I said, you know what, I'll have a little chips today. But it's you could say, oh, why am I so sensitive to these things? So being more sensitive is a good thing. We don't want to be numb to everything. Then we start glomming it down. It all affects us. It gets stuck. Just because you have abs, ladies, just because it goes to your butt and not your stomach, got to wake up. It doesn't mean that it's not rotting your body away from the insides. Yeah, we got to be aware of what's going on, and I'm sharing from a place of authenticity. So we have to really be on our guard right now. We have to say, for me on my journey, I could say, I could get away with eating the chips today. Yeah, it's a true story, and it works, Tara. I know that I can't, sometimes we can't relax. We're in a spiritual war. We put our guard down, even if it's eating food. We have to train. I've shared this over and over again, physically, mentally, and spiritually every day. Train to survive the event. Segment. I hope I'm saying it right. Please help me out if I'm not saying it right. Thank you so much. Quit cigarettes and alcohol and sugar in 2022 with God's grace. No pain, no detox with prayer. Ask and ye shall receive. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to send out a frequency so all people that are listening to this transmission can quit satanic things that were actually promoted. You could see them in the commercials over years. Cigarettes, alcohol, and sugar, refined sugar. Let's all quit them now. becoming a better version of ourselves. We're becoming more sensitive. And you hear that and you say, oh, being sensitive is not a good thing. We want to be alert to what's going on, what could harm us. Pay attention, light warriors. And if you're learning something new, please keep smashing that like button. It's going to help others find this message. We want to be sensitive. We want to be sensitive to what can harm us. And on my journey, you know, even when it comes to coffee, coffee sometimes gets a bad rap, but it's the brand and what you're getting. And, you know, and again, I'm paying triple the price to get something that's organic, but that old school Maxwell House that you could get on sale, it was so bitter and it was getting worse and worse to my taste buds, and I knew I couldn't drink it anymore. So now I'm drinking something that's more organic. And, you know, all of these pesticides and molds and all this other stuff, we have to get rid of them. And your body is sensitive. You know, I might have been able to drink it in the pet. Oh, I could do anything. I could do it all. But now we're purging these things more and more. Yeah, a lot of processing food plants are going down. And things are falling apart. Things are breaking down by the moment, light warriors. Did you know that? Things are breaking down. And, you know, just as we're getting prepared for these new energies, our whole system is being upgraded. There's going to be a flash. If you're new to this, Dolores Cannon spoke about this time period. You could review Dolores Cannon. Her videos are so old and they read like current events in the news. Her videos, she spoke about this time period. The solar flash energy will wipe out anything that's inorganic, even the beings. And, you know, we're seeing the breakdown. We're seeing the others. We're seeing the satanic trash break down before our eyes. Yeah, our eyes. And you might have seen this. So many people saw this glitch. It's going around the interweb right now. This piece of satanic trash. You know, I've seen documentaries about this trash, and I know what goes on behind the scenes, you know. But our children don't, so they worship. They say, "Hey, it's the satanic false idol! Hooray! Hooray for the false idol!" But behind the scenes, when we work, that's why I talk about spiritual health. Please smash the like button if you're here to improve your spiritual health. We can't worship these things. We got to save our children. And they pump these false idols. And so then the children say, yay, yay, let's go to this concert. Let's see this false. Hooray for the false idol. Hooray for the false idol. But this is our spiritual health. So our attention is the currency of the universe. And millions of children are, you know, taking their attention and putting it on these false idols. So the other day, it's going around the interweb right now. One of these false idols broke down and glitched. I see you, serpents. They broke down right on the stage in front of all the people. It was really weird. You might have seen this false idol break down and malfunction right before your eyes. Did you see that droopy eye? All the clones are breaking down by the minute, light warriors. Yeah, because this energy that we're living in right now. Did you see the droop? And then, like, they push the one of the morons is going to screenshot that face I just made, and we're learning about the ways of the satanic cult, but it's all right, you know. I taught you this the other day. You could make a 40, 45, an hour, 2-hour video. They'll find one screenshot and they'll make it a video. I really don't give a shit. So anyway, so the eyes, and then she pushes the side of the eye. No, this is what's going on out there. And if you're part of our group chat, many people have been sharing this in our group chat. I saw this. I said, holy shit, the satanic clone is malfunctioning before our eyes. Hooray! Hooray! They can't survive anymore. They're breaking down right before our eyes. If you're having a good time on this live stream, please smash the like button. They're a bunch of clowns. They're actually satanic clowns. That's what they are. And you say, why are you getting so frustrated? Why are you getting so angry? Because I see what's actually happening to our children. Our children are being led astray. And Jesus Christ said, rather you get the large millstone around your neck and thrown into the deep blue sea than lead my children astray. And we're seeing the false idols lead our children astray. Now Michael is here, and we are going to break the satanic mind control to free our children from these satanic clowns. It's a clown show out there. It's a clown show. Let's send out this frequency of love into the ether. Debbie, as of right now, no, because we live in a corrupt system, and that ruling was actually appealed. It was a ruling that all people that worked for New York City were going to get their back pay because they were unlawfully fired. And remember, coercion is not consent. It's not consent. People have to pay mortgages, things like that. It's unbelievable. But not only should the people that got unlawfully fired get their money, there needs to be, for all people, the people that against their free will took an experiment, they should also be reimbursed as well. All people. This was an attack on humanity. And it's not about one person, it's about all. It's not just for one of us. It's for all of us. You understand? So we're watching the satanic clown show. Laugh clown. Come on, laugh. Oh, Bugs Bunny was the best. Bugs Bunny taught us about the satanic clowns. It's a clown show out there. Yeah, we all need to get our monies back. And, it's going to be a beautiful world. And a lot of people are aware of this, but, I think that the way that it's going to manifest a certain way. I have a lot of my brothers and sisters that were also unlawfully fired last year. We can't count on it now. I hope I'm leaving a real life example of keep moving forward and worry about it at a later time. But there are so many people, I know people that had to do crazy things because they had a mortgage, they had children and their college tuition. We're learning more and more that we got to not go to college anymore. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, there's a lot of clowns out there and they go, we got to wake up to what's going on. So each and every one of us, we are evolving at this time. Say no. They used to have commercials, say no to drugs. Do you remember that? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would teach us about it too. They used to go, drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to them. Cowabunga. Yeah. So now we learn that about school. Don't even go to school. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will teach us. You can learn more from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles than you can from the false idols. They'll tell you how to live your life. They go out there and they say, "Ooh, this." It's funny too when you look, when you dive deep into the past and you see what these false idols dressed up for on Halloween. Oh, Halloween's coming, yeah. Halloween during the holy portal. And that's why you're going to have to focus. You see all this gloom and doom during Halloween. But now the warriors have to embrace who they are during the holy portal. And that's what we're going through. Her heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. That's right, furry red guy. The turtles will teach us. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Someone's tuning in right now saying, oh, this guy's crazy. It's all right. We're having a good time right now. We got the organic coffee flowing right now. I'm grateful for all of your support, and please keep smashing the like button. It's a great time to be alive right now. And you know, your support for doing this, it's amazing. It's really amazing. Frank, thank you so much, Frank the Lion. Our money back is not the reward. True and pure love is the greatest reward ever. Absolutely. Because, Frank, a lot of people, they don't even want the job back. But they do want the currency. And it's going to crash the old system into oblivion. Oh, yeah. It's all, when we think about currency, and if you're new to the channel, you should check out the currency of the universe. You, you have to become more and more powerful. And, you know, a lot of people are, the old school Halloween are being canceled. Think about, you know, we have to stand and say just because it's tradition. Who wrote the traditions? Who wrote the subconscious programs? Show me the money. Where is it? I'm still waiting on it, right? We're all waiting on it. Just because it was tradition, we're learning more and more about the chemicals in these processed chocolates and sweeties that we give our children. Do you know about them? So just because it was tradition, and you know, some kids might not be happy, so oh, we're not having this, we could get an apple instead. But it's really that important. Especially, we have to realize our children are growing, they're growing the cells, and they have all these chemicals. Hex 293, look it up in some of these sweetie things during Halloween. But you can make your organic chocolates from scratch. That's not bad. You know, the candy apples, right? We can make these things ourselves and give it to the children. But what's going on in these processed chemicals? Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. If I make you laugh, I'm raising your vibrational frequency, and that's the most important thing right now. And you guys raise my vibrational frequency. I'm like, this is crazy right now, this world. But when we're together on the live stream, it picks me up as well. I'm reading. Yeah, and the fluoride-free toothpaste. So you should put that in the. Imagine the sleepers and you give them fluoride-free, and they're like looking in their thing, and what am I getting here for trick-or-treating? Yeah, you got to watch out for the Hex 293. And question why it's called Hex. They're putting a hex on you, Light Warriors. You got to wake up. This is the holy portal. And for many, the veil is very thin right now. So instead of worshiping the false idols during this time period, we're going to see them break down. I see you, false idol. I see you. Instead of these things, we need to start focusing on worshiping ourselves and our families and stop worshiping false idols. The energy is rising up right now. You got to watch out for those rituals. There's a lot of rituals out there. People putting masks on for Halloween. Society trains you to wear a mask. It's time to take the masks off and actually show who your soul truthfully is during the Holy Portal. Not Halloween, during the Holy Portal. The Holy Portal is coming, Light Warriors. All Saints Day. The saints will never be worn out because we just keep going. rise up for the holy portal. Not wear a mask, but actually show. A lot of us, we hide who our soul truthfully is. You know who you are in your soul. No one else can tell you. And this is the time period to show the world that. The Deadeye, I don't even have to share about zombies. All we have to do is read the Hopi Blue Star Prophecy. So, I'm just showing the way. Anyone could look up the Hopi Blue Star Prophecy, and it speaks about the zombies during this time period. And some people is, ooh. But this is the authentic journey right now. And we also have the Hopi Prophecy Rainbow Warriors. Yeah, the Hopi Prophecy Rainbow Warriors. And we're different colors, classes, and creeds. And we're coming together to cause this massive shift right now. During the clown show, do you see the clowns out there? Trust your intuition. It's God speaking to us. Yeah, absolutely, Pamela. I trust my intuition, even though my old self said, this is kind of crazy, but we're all changing. And I'm here to share from a place of authenticity. I think I know what you mean, Winnie. The black toothpaste is the charcoal toothpaste. I've been using that as well. Charcoal. Clean you out. So use the new toothpastes. Don't get fluorinated. You got to watch out for the thought police into the new world, because we're going into the new world. And we have to create the reality, because it comes from the ether. That's the Holy Spirit, It's my honor to be real, Angel and Raphael. Angel Raphael, it's good to see you. It was good to see you guys on the Zoom. If anyone that's listening right now that would like to be part of our Zoom family and our Patreon family, the link is in the description. I'm grateful for your support, and we're all going to meet on Zoom so we could do this together. It gives us a sense of family. It gives us a sense of comfort at this time, because even when I see all you beautiful souls on the Zoom, it actually makes me feel better as well. I'm just like all of you. Some people say, he's so famous. He's got all the 80,000 plus growing by the second. But actually, I'm alone in the real world, just like all of you. We're all scattered around the world right now. You could say there's no one like me in my area, but that's because you're here to do God's work. And your friends, whether they come along with you or not, they might gaslight you. They might shame you. You got to put on the full armor of God and keep moving forward and keep speaking the truth. That doesn't count, Ben. We probably have the same amount as well. And authentically, we probably have billions of family members and just a few thousand haters, right? Haters gonna hate, kid. Haters gonna hate. So, there's a lot of craziness in the world right now. We're watching satanic clowns break down. Ireland is going to be going live immediately after this. You should check out her live stream. We're seeing them glitch right now. And if you said, how is this known? Dolores Cannon, look her up. Some people can't believe we're going through the rapture right now. They can't believe what's happening right now. Even when they see the glitch happen live on this stage, they are glitching out, and we're learning all about our reality. Also, if you never saw anything from Dolores Cannon, the stories, what she shared reads like a book, like she's alive right now telling us what's going on right now. We're seeing them glitch. Check out the live stream. It's an important time to realize what's going on. I'm grateful for all of your support on Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link pinned above. Thank you so much. There's more links in the description. Use the solfeggio frequencies. I filmed the ocean waves. It's the most organic and natural solfeggio frequencies you're going to see out there, without the digital, stuff. You got the authentic waves out there. And share that video out there as well. More and more people are going to find peace when they're in alignment with the core creator frequencies of the universe. So I love each and every one of you, and please share this video link with the hashtag Ascension, because it's happening right now. The rapture is happening right now. Do you see the false idols breaking down right before your eyes? The eyes, light warriors. The eyes are the windows to the soul. I could look right at you. Can they? No. That eye's getting real droopy right now. That eye's getting real droopy, light warriors. So be part of our group chat. So many people have listen, you guys, I don't watch what's going on in the world actually. So I learn sometimes from all of you what's really going on out there. Oh, the nature boy. Woo! Thank you so much, Nate. Yes, Michael, we speak truth. We will not tolerate them hurting the innocent. Don't tolerate it. Absolutely. We are here to take care of business. Yeah, we're taking care of business right now. Sophia Sandoval, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your support. And take the time to share this. Yeah, share it with the Save the Children. We got to save the children immediately, if not sooner. Immediately, if not sooner. It's a true story. Christina Welch, thank you so much. Turtle Club Funds, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. It's the funds for the turtle. It's the funds for the organic food that we have to buy to survive this right now. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please share this. Check out Ireland's video. It's going to be great. And just keep sharing this out there. That's the greatest support of all, is sharing this video link out there. I love you all. I hope that this message is helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste.